Hey, what's up everybody? How you guys doing today? Danny Lyndon back with another video. Hopefully everybody's having an amazing day. Let's get over to the live section. So what's everybody up to? If you guys got some crazy game questions, then hey, we might have some answers for you. So what do you guys think about the ultimate Orkin and the ultimate other thingy dingy, right? What's your guys' opinion on that? I want to know. It's a pretty crazy deal. People out there doing that. What's up, Blake Lee? Parablish, what's up? Neurotil, Dixon, we got Tamar. Crayes, how you guys doing today? We got Jason in the house. What's up, what's up? Nice to see everybody. All right. Hopefully your guys are having amazing days. We got some old school gameplay, you know, from the last live stream or something up there today. My back is killing me, so I'm laying down for today's stream. I'm not doing the old webcam today, but yeah, my back is all spasmed up and wrenched up. It sucks, but it is what it is. What can you do? You know what I mean? So how's everyone doing? What's up, Perry? Tamor, what's going on? He says Mahavajra or Veyron. So the Mahavajra does more damage at close range, but the Veyron type of weapons do more damage at a little bit of a distance. So if you just want to get right up in somebody's face and take them out as quick as possible, that's where you go with the Mahavajras. Now, if you actually want to get in there and, you know, shoot people from a little bit of a distance plus do nice damage from a distance, then you can do the other thingy dingies. You know what I'm saying there? So it's really up to you what kind of playing style you want. They're both excellent. I prefer the Veyrons over the Mahavajras, but some people just want that up close, brutal, fast damage. Perry Jones wants to know, what Titan would I use since the update? Well, I still really like the Aether. I think the Aether is an amazing Titan, so he's still one of my favorites. What else do I really like right now? I do like the brand new Titan. I think it's awesome. Somebody who knows how to play an Ao Ming really well can do great with the Ming. I mean, Ao Ming is not for everybody. Don't get me wrong. I mean, there's going to be some people out there that know how to play Mings and some people don't. But as of right now, I'm still a big fan of the Aether. I like him a lot. Luchador is pretty good. Nodens is very good. It really depends on your playing style. I mean, I think Arthur still kind of sucks. Now, somebody was telling me that the Kid was doing really well, but I haven't tried it out yet. But generally, the Kid is not very good, so I don't know. What's up, Mad Cat? What's up, Jason? How much is the Deltaki? The Deltaki is a cool drone, but you're going to need, also remember, once you get it, you're probably going to need about 1,000 of those microchips to level it up. I like the Deltaki. I mean, having one or two of those around is nice. It's a cool deal. All right, so Danya says, is the Avalanche still any good? Yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's not great. Most people have stopped using it. It was really awesome for a while. Now I would say the Avalanche is decent at best. It's not really anything too special. There's still a few people out there that like it, but yeah, Avalanche isn't what it used to be, unfortunately. But you know, what can you do, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. So Jason, I don't know how much the Deltaki offer is for you to tell you whether or not you should buy it or not, but you know, Deltaki is pretty cool. What's up, John RC? Cool burn. Nice to see you guys. Tamura says, I'm still playing the Kid. How's that going for you? Are you liking it? Is it working well? Are Dragoons good? Personally, I don't really like the Dragoons. I mean, they're not bad weapons, but they definitely work if you need them to. I'm not really sure what it is I don't like about them, but every time I play them, I'm just like, you know, they're doing nice damage, but it's a little hard to aim sometimes, I think. And the reload seemed a little bit longer from what I remember last time I played it, but they're okay. I mean, they're not terrible, they're not wonderful, they're just kind of decent weapons, I would say. Nightcrawler says, Hoverbot, my go-to bot once upon a time. The hover is amazing. I mean, you gotta have a good run with it. It doesn't have good runs all the time, but sometimes you can just hover the heck out of it and have a lot of fun. Jason says for $9.99, yeah, you know what, that's not a bad deal. $10 for the Deltaki drone's pretty decent if you ask me, so that might be worth it. That might be worth it, I don't know. Huck 1942, what's going on? He says, what is the benefit of not staying at level 9? What do you mean, my friend? Are you asking if you should leave your robots and weapons at level 9? I mean, anytime you upgrade something, it's going to get more damage, more durability, more this, more that, more the other thing. If you get up in the Champion League and you're only having level 9 robots and weapons, you're not really going to do very well, I don't think. You're probably going to go in there and your stuff is going to be really underpowered compared to everybody else. And more than likely, you're going to get beat up really bad. So I don't think I would really recommend doing that, honestly. Coburn says, did they nerf the Aether? He means the Nether. Not that I know of. Mine was doing really, really good. My Aether is doing great, honestly. As far as I can tell, they haven't changed it at all. But Huck, I mean, you're definitely going to be moving up through the leagues as you keep playing the game. So, I mean, level 9's a nice place to be for somebody in Diamond, but you definitely want to start getting your stuff up into the higher leagues. So, what I always did is I would get all my robots up to level 8, then my weapons up to level 8. Then I would get my robots to level 9, then my weapons to level 9. And once I hit level 9, I started working for weapons at level 12. And then I got my robots to level 12. And then I started Mark IIing the weapons. So that's kind of the way I did it back in the day. But yeah, you definitely want to level your stuff up or you're going to be underpowered compared to other people. Perry Jones says, the paralysis good on the Nether? I think so, yes. The Nether is pretty sweet. The paralysis gives him some nice little benefits. So I think the paralysis drone is good on just about any robot. I mean, if you look at it and you say, hey, those stats sound pretty nice, definitely use it because it's a very helpful drone. What's up, just for fun? How you doing today? Hopefully your day is amazing. Phil, what's up, man? How are you today? Let me read back up through the chat. Make sure I didn't miss anybody's comments, which is very easy to do because they usually go by very, very fast. All right, looks like I got them all, I think. Robot Rob, how are you today? Nice to see ya. Thank you for stopping by. How's your day going? Suresh says Pixonic again brought components in the new event. Ah, did they? I haven't been on today, so I guess the special delivery event now has components. Interesting. I was really hoping they would keep it without the components. I mean, there were a few people complaining because they said, well, you know, I've got this thing, and this thing almost built. How am I going to get the components to build it now? So there were a few complaints about that. So maybe what they'll do is maybe they'll switch on and off. I'm not really sure how they're going to plan on working that, honestly. Huck says, I've been at level 7 bots with level 9 weapons for years. Is that odd? Well, kind of. I mean, if you're playing with, like, you know, lower level stuff like that and you're happy being in the leagues you're in, I mean, sure. My question is, how are you not leveling up? Because generally when you win games, you earn points that move you up from, league to league. So I'm not understanding how you're not moving up unless you're losing most of your games, or you're intentionally, losing games to stay in your league. I'm not really sure how you would do that, but personally, I would definitely like to move up myself, but that's just kind of the way the game works. Now, if I could just stay in a league, let's just say I could have level 6 weapons and robots, and it would always leave me in a league where I would be competitive, sure, I would be happy running the level 6 stuff, but the way the game works is it's always going to keep moving you up, even if it's slowly, so I'm not sure how you're staying down there in the lower leagues. But where you're at now, I mean, yeah, that would be just fine, I would say. Just for Fun says, do you feel the Mars robot is kind of cheating? It will move positions from its initial landing position. Wait, does the turret move now? Does the turret actually walk around and move? I haven't seen that happen. I haven't played mine since the update, so if it's actually doing that, that's pretty crazy. I don't know if I would say it's like cheating, because I mean, it's designed into the game. They obviously must have made it do that. But I've never actually seen a Mars turret move. I mean, from what I've seen is it just kind of sits there in one spot. I'm going to have to get out my Mars and try it out later, because that's really weird. I mean, it does, like, turn from left to right, but I've never seen it leave one spot and move to a different spot. Perry Jones says, so Virons and an Evora would be good on the Aether. Oh yeah, Viron and Evora would be great on the Aether, actually. That would be a really, really nice setup. Jason says, is it just me, or is the Mars turret annoying? I find it annoying as well. For some reason, I can't seem to say that word. But yeah, I also find it to be pretty annoying. But what can you do, right? Shiresh says, it's a bug, I guess. The player throws the turret somewhere and it starts firing from some other place. Whoa, what now? That's got to be a bug. I've never seen that, but that's crazy. Yeah, I'm going to have to play my Mars and pay attention to that and see what's going on with it. I mean, I've never seen anything like that, but if it's doing that, that's definitely not supposed to be happening. That sounds completely insane, actually. Nightcrawler says, I like the bars. He says, I like the Mars. It neutralizes the bum rushers. Alright, so Jason says his Mars turret doesn't fly around, it just lands on the ground. So you're saying you don't... So if you just simply tap the button, the Mars will drop the turret right in front of it. If you hold down the button after 3 or 4 seconds, it'll throw it across the map. So I don't know if that's what you mean or not, but if you're having a problem getting it to fly off, hold down the button longer. Everything at once, how's it going? But when I first got the Mars, I played it once or twice on the test server, and then I forgot how it worked. And when I got it on the live server, I'm like, hey, why is it just doing this? And I couldn't figure out why it was just dropping it on the ground. And then somebody was like, oh, you got to hold the button down. I was like, oh yeah, I'm an idiot. I so forgot. I don't like to play things too much on the test server because they're never the same as they are on the live server. It's always different. Like when something goes live, it often ends up being very, very different than it was when it was on the test server. So I like to get on and play something on the test server once or twice just to get a feel for what it's like or how it works. But I don't like to get on there too much and just play because I end up finding out I'm either disappointed or shocked when it comes live. So I'd rather do most of the playing when it's live. 1 second here, guys. I gotta find my other phone. I seem to have lost it. Aha, I have found it. Ha 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 ha. There it is. All right. There it is. But yeah, thanks for coming out, guys. Just remember, we got question and answer today. So if you got some questions, I shall try to answer them as long as I can see your questions. All right. And this phone is dying. My phone is almost dead. 1 second. Now I got to plug it in. 1 sec. Oh my god. Everything's going crappy for me today. What a crappy day! Okay. Everything I do today seems to backfire and kick me in the butt today, so yeah. Alright, now my mouse is falling. Okay, here we go. Get back here, Mr. Mouse. Cairo, what's going on? Nightcrawler says, we had 3 Bum Rush Titans and Castle Map on our home beacon, and it really broken them up against our regular fighting them. I think he's talking about the Mars there, the Mars turrets beating them up. What's up, Brandon? What's up, LJ Sunny? How you doing today? Just for fun, said he's gonna, record that. Yeah, record it and put it on Reddit. That would be interesting. War Robot Suspend Yell, how's it doing? He says the laser weapons need a rebalance soon. I'm guessing probably on the next update they'll rebalance those. They never leave anything too terribly powerful for too long, if you notice. So yeah, we're probably going to see a nerf on those sometime in the near future. Jason says, is the Fenrir good? I would say yes. I think Fenrir is excellent. Smiley says, the Glory Lynx is taking over. Yeah, man, people are loving that thing. Altered Beast says, hey Danny, hey chat, not everyone has Reaper weapons, but I won the crisis. They are using Prismas. It's very annoying. Yeah. Thing is, if you get good with the crisis and you learn how to keep it alive and use cover properly, whatever weapons you put on top of it, you can make them do crazy amounts of damage. But it does die very easy. What's up, everything at once? Alright, so you want to buy a Minos, Sharenga, or a Morimitz. I would say the Minos is a really, really fun Titan, and it's still really good. Sharenga, huge damage, but most people don't like it. Morimitz, not that great anymore. So out of those, I would say definitely buy the Minos. Now, the only thing about the Minos is it's a skill Titan, okay? It's not easy to play. It takes a little bit of skill. You got to know when to use the ability to get in, when to use the ability to get out, when to use the shield. So it's not an easy robot to play, but once you get the hang of it, it's great. Brandon says, I have been crashing today. That sucks, man. That's never fun. If you're having too many crashing issues, I would contact game support and let them know what device you're on and see if they can do anything about it. I mean, It can't hurt, right? Can't hurt to try. That's the way I look at it. Smiley says the Crisis Reaper took over 3/4 of my toughest Skyros in one shot. Oof. Yeah, you know, I can take out a complete Skyros. With a maxed out Crisis Reaper, you can just destroy a Skyros like it's nothing. It's crazy. Skyro says, is Luchador worth keeping for higher leagues? Yeah, I think it is. I mean, Indra is a really good deal, right? Indra's awesome. You have to know when to time the abilities on the Indra. So not everybody loves everything in the game. I mean, some people love the Indra, some people hate the Indra. I think it's pretty nice. I mean, that's really going to come down to play style. Minos is great. Indra's great. But you got to learn how to play them. Both of those take a little bit of skill as far as ability timing goes. Nightcrawler says, Ravana used to be a great corner shooter, but it seems to be taking more damage now. I don't know. I've been playing my Ravana a lot lately, and it's doing awesome. I mean, I'm loving it. Yeah, holy cap. What's up, buddy? Yes, it sounds like they did add bronze components. Or components in the crates again, so... I haven't actually been on the game today to see it, but yeah, a lot of people are mentioning that. What about the other two crates? Do they have components, or is it just the one crate? Nightcrawler says garlic has too much cooking time. Oh, wait, that's not garlic. Geriatric has too much... What the heck? What is geriatric? I'm a little confused. Yeah, my Ravana is doing great, man. I put some weapons on there. I put some modules on there. I put a pilot on there. And it beat some people up. Oh, the new wheelie bot. The wheelchair robot. Gotcha. So, Perry, I haven't heard anything about the lockdown being nerfed. Have you heard something about that? What did you see, my friend? Please share, because no, I haven't heard about it. Perry says, no, I just wish they would. No, not as far as I know. I don't think they're going to nerf any of that stuff anytime soon. I think we're stuck with all the annoying stuff, unfortunately. I actually wish they would as well, but I don't think they're going to. So yeah, it is what it is sometimes. I would love to see them nerf like the gravity amplifiers, the lockdowns, the blinding. All that annoying stuff, they should nerf it all. LJ Sunny says, Warobots running on the LD player emulator on high graphics starts to freeze heavily. I've never actually had that problem. When I play it on high graphics, it runs just fine for me. Maybe check to see if there's a new update for LD player or something. Or you could always try to roll back to a slightly older version of LD player. Sometimes that can help. What's up, Robot Warfare? How you doing? Haunted says, I got a claw and a steak from the start rewards, and thankfully the deadly... Oh my god, I can't read today. The daily quests are so much easier this time. That's good, buddy. Sorry, guys. I'm having reading problems, I guess. I can't freaking read today. But, you know, it is what it is. Could be worse, I suppose. Huck says Raven is still good. Definitely a timing bot. Yeah, Raven has actually got a lot of hit points, really. You just gotta time the abilities correctly. I think it's really good still. Nightcrawler, I kind of think maybe they did that intentionally on the Seraph, because that's the only reason I can think why maybe they didn't fix it. I don't know. What's up, Emma? How you doing today? Just cars. What's up? Jason says it's dumb. Emma got a spear and spikes from the chest. Nice, nice. Yeah, Nightcrawler, I suspect they're not going to fix the Seraph's weapon going through walls. And I do wonder, did they do that intentionally? Because I don't know. It seems like that's something they would have fixed. So I'm guessing it might be intentional. I just don't know for sure, though. Nightcrawler, no, Ravena doesn't have any defense at all. You might want to check your pilot skills, what drone and modules you're using. I don't know. But yeah, he has no defense points. He's just, all hit points and ability timing. I mean, just like anything else, you got to play it carefully. I mean, I think on mine, I run 2 repair amplifiers and a nuke amp. I'm pretty sure I just made a build video on him last week. And it's doing really good for me. So you've been using it for a year now, and all of a sudden it's not working well. So I do notice a weird phenomenon in this game where sometimes bots or a whole hangar of bots won't work well. And it's like all of a sudden your whole hangar turns into a squishy mess for 2 or 3 days and then it goes back to normal. I've actually had this happen many times, and I don't really know why that's happening or what's causing that. Maybe you're on one of those squishy mess spurts. That's my only guess. What's up, Mitos? How you doing, buddy? So, Ibu, that's that little stream you're seeing up there with me on the thing, that's not actually live. That's my last live stream just being replayed. That's what that is there. I was going to try and get on the face cam, but my back is so wrenched up and spasmed today. I'm laying down because I'm in so much pain just laying here right now. It's horrible. The last 2 days, I had some stuff I had to get done on the PC and whatnot, and I spent a little bit too much time in my chair, and I am paying for it, so it sucks having autoimmune disorders that mess up your muscles. What's up, Riddick? Yeah, my whole back is just spasming as I lay here. It's horrible. Nightcrawler says, the bully pineapple is out to play. Jason wants to know, is the tier good with the new laser weapons? I would say yes, man. If you like the tier, or if you're a good tier player, those laser weapons are very good on it. Josh, what's up, buddy? How are you doing today? Nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by the live stream. Alright, so the broken desktop, I replaced the motherboard, so now it's working fine, but I still have a broken fan on my my other YouTube channel. I made a video about this, but I sent my laptop back to ASUS because the fan was bad. They got onto my laptop, they changed a whole bunch of settings that really messed the laptop up. It wasn't working properly. When I ran the Windows troubleshooters, it was coming up with all kinds of errors that it couldn't fix. So I don't know what the heck they did to my computer. But they sent it back saying we replaced the fan and we replaced a keyboard module. But the fan is still broken. I made a video about that on my other YouTube channel a couple days ago, but I am really, I'll never buy another ASUS product again after what they just did. But yeah, it was pretty horrible, man. They messed up my computer and didn't even fix it. They got on it, they screwed all the settings up, and they didn't even fix the broken fan. So yeah, no more ASUS products for me. And I've always loved that company, but I am 100% done with them. Dimitri says, hey Danny, what do you think about a Fenrir build with the new laser weapons and the 3 amplifiers? What do you mean by 3 amplifiers? You're talking about running like... See, we've got immune amplifiers, we got nuclear amplifiers, we got repair amplifiers, we got all kinds of different amplifiers, so... But yeah, the laser weapons are actually pretty good. I think they're very nice. Oh, I wish I could take it back, but normally after you buy something, you've only got a 30-day return policy, so you can't just take stuff back. After your 30 days is up, you have to send it in for warranty work. And they did say, send it back, we'll fix it. I said, I'm not sending you my laptop again. You guys screwed it up so bad. There was no reason for them to be on my laptop changing a bunch of settings just to replace a fan. Why would they do that? All they got to do is pull the bottom off, unscrew the fan, screw a new one back in. There's no reason for them to be on the computer messing things up like they did. I'm wondering what the technician was doing on my computer, man. But I had the factory reset the computer completely, wipe it off, and reinstall Windows. And now it still has a broken fan, so whatever. But yeah, I don't understand why they went in there and messed with stuff. I think whoever worked on my computer didn't even fix it, was doing some funny stuff on it. I'm not sure. Alright, Josh, how you doing, buddy? He says, Danny, there's a new guarantee fortune place event, and I have no components. Can you check if it's true or not, because it did show up in the account? So you're asking me to log on to the game and see if components are in the crates? Is that what you're asking? I think that's what you're asking. Everybody's saying we have components. Now, whatever everybody else has, you should probably have it as well. Because if you're having different stuff, that doesn't make any sense. Nightcrawlers, you've had your computer for over 5 years. That's awesome. It's amazing when you get something that works and lasts a long time. So here's what the new events look like. There's definitely a bunch of components in here. Yep, lots of them, okay? So lots of good stuff, lots of components. Let's go see what's in this crate. Bunch of drones in here. Drones and weapons and pilots. Got a couple amplifiers. And in the last crate, what do we got in here? Alright, so the new Titan stuff is in there. This is basically older Titan stuff. And you got the new mothership. And these things have mainly mothership components. And then you have the chance to get one of those things. So, yeah, there's some stuff in there. Everything at once says open them. You want to see me open them? All right. Let's see what I get on my free spins. I'm not sure if this is my account or the Battle Wreck account, but first spin, I got steak components. Next one we're gonna get a pilot. Okay, there we go. Yay! Nothing too terribly exciting. I mean, oh yeah, this is the Battle Wreck account here. I noticed they haven't sent us any tokens to do a box opening so far on this one. I don't know if they're decided not to do that anymore or what, but Jason says, should I get the event coins or Deltaki? Well, if you buy the Deltaki, you know you're guaranteed to get the Deltaki. If you buy the event coins, you don't know what's going to come out of the event coins, so that's kind of a hard choice to make. I mean, if you can only buy one, I would rather get myself a guaranteed item than a chance to get something, I guess. Ebu got the Ardent Spear and the Spike. That's cool, man. You actually sounds like you made out okay. Code Red says old. What do you mean by old, my friend? I'm not sure what you're referring to there. Code says just trolling. Oh, I'm being trolled. I see. We have a troll. Brandon says, I need the Amugi pilot. Yeah, the Amugi pilot's pretty nice. I mean, one thing though is like, you know, some of those abilities are very helpful. Some of those pilot abilities are only slightly helpful. So Sometimes you'll see somebody with the wrong pilot on a robot, and then everybody's like, oh my god, what's this guy doing? But what they don't realize is, hey, it may be the wrong pilot, but let's just say you put an Ares pilot on something else. At least you can get the gold skills, right? Like if you didn't have a pilot for the robot, you know, yeah, sure, the special skill is not going to work for that bot, but everything else will, so. Jason, no, the tier cannot heal gray damage, my friend. That would be cool if it would, but it does not. No gray damage for you. Now, there is a possibility that someday maybe they'll come out with a pilot or something that makes that happen, but as of right now, no, not so much. Alright. Yes, the repair amplifier for the Titans will only heal you as you're being shot at. It's kind of a weird deal. Like, they don't heal you unless somebody's shooting you. I don't understand why they made it like that, but in some ways it's kind of cool, in other ways it's not. Jason says they should add that. I agree, buddy. That would be really cool. It might be good for Ming. You know, if you're up in the air with a Ming and you hit your healing module, plus you have those repair units healing you up, that might keep you alive. I don't know. I haven't played the Ming with those yet, but I might have to try, actually. What modules do I run on Aether? I normally run Onslaughts and the... what the heck's that red one called? Grand Balance. Onslaughts and Grand Balance. Altered B says, pro tip, put a pilot on any robot to level it. Unequip and promote for a blank skill. I'm trying to figure this one out. It's one of those things where I think either I'm too stupid to quite understand, or I would need to see it. More than likely, I'm just too dumb to understand what's going on there. Huck says, Grand Bell ends. What weapons are these? What do you mean, my friend? What weapons are what? I'm not sure what you're referring to. Dennis Fox, how's it going? He says, thoughts on the Ultimate Edition bots, which receive Ultimate Edition will never be buffed. All the resources you spent will be wasted and you cannot hope for a buff. Well, they did buff the Ultimate Edition Orkans. They were very weak. Now they're very strong. So the first day, they weren't doing a lot of damage. They tripled the damage stats on those. Now, what I worry about is, are they going to nerf them at some point? Jason says, what robot is the most annoying? I'm going to say that's still definitely got to be the angler. For me, the angler for sure. Mr. L says, what are you talking about, Willis? Who's Willis? Dennis Fox says, yeah, but they won't be buffing the normal Orkans ever. No, probably not. The normal Orkans are terrible. Haunted, I would love to get a hold of the limited edition Ares. I think the ultimate Ares is going to be insane. But, you know, regular Ares is just fine. It's a fun robot. It plays well. Josh says, do I think the ultimate robots and weapons are a good idea? I don't know. I mean, not many people are going to have them, so whatever, I guess. I don't think it's a really bad idea, but, you know, it's really only for the really big spenders, so... I'm not sure how I feel about it, honestly. I mean, it's kind of a cool thing, but kind of not at the same time. I just don't really know. I don't know how to put that. It's, they're there. I mean, I wasn't expecting those Orkans to hit as hard as they did, so... I don't know, as long as too many people don't have them and they're not all over the place, I guess it'll be okay. Revex says they should reduce the price to 500 gold. That would be very nice, but I think what they're trying to do is get the really big people with the really big wallets to spend really big money. He says the amount of silver you need to upgrade the items is mental. Yeah, it's very expensive. I mean, you got to grind your butt off to get resources in this game. Or spend some money. So Dennis, I haven't heard anything about the Ultimate Al June, but I have a feeling that might be something that they do. Code Red says they hit like the RRS on April 18th. The ultimate Orkan is definitely a pay to get. King Clutchy, what's up, buddy? He says the last update have been W's. Just not one thing. I hope they... What do you mean W's? What does W's mean? I'm really not sure what W's means. Oh, wins. Yeah, you know, the new Titan's not as crazy as I was expecting. I mean, it's still really darn good, but it's not completely insane. It's very powerful, but, you know, you can kill the new Titan. Alright, so do Titans or do pilots work the same way on the ultimate robots? Yes, I believe they do. Now, I don't think there's any type of I don't think there's any specific pilot for the Spectre, but I would assume when the ultimate, I don't know for sure, but I would assume when the ultimate Ares comes out, the regular Ares pilot will probably work for it, but we won't know for sure until we actually test it out. John, I have the Ultimate Spectre on the Battle Wreck account. Like, I have access to an account owned by the game manufacturer, And that one has the Spectre. I don't have it on my account. An ultimate Fujin with ultimate Tyrans. Now that would be pretty crazy. Yeah, but Josh, that probably wouldn't make them a load of extra money, so... Josh says they could just buff the Spectre and Orkans. They could have, but they're trying to squeeze a lot of money out of somebody who's crazy enough to open those things. Revix, I don't think they're ever going to make a Titan with 4 weapons because 4 heavies would be way too strong. 4 heavies would be insane. So, as of right now, if you have a flying robot, you can get up in the air and start shooting Rook from above, and it bypasses his shield. And what I noticed with the Rook is if I go into a group of 2 to 3 guys, they can often destroy my shield and take me out. So normally when I play the Rook, my goal is to find somebody who's all by themselves and then go in there and beat that guy up. On a one-on-one situation, the Rook is unstoppable, but on a team fight, you can definitely kill it. Hey, Nick, what's going on, buddy? Oliver says, what are the best medium weapons right now? Oh, man, I don't know if there's really a best, but I will say the laser weapons like the Hwanji and the Hwuji, I don't know how you even pronounce the things, but those lasers are crazy good. I really like pulsars a lot. But it often depends on what robot you're playing on as to which weapons you want to put on it too. But those new laser weapons are good on pretty much anything. You can brawl with them or play them from a distance. Daniel Fox says, Fusion is the face of the war robots. Yeah, you know, they actually do put that on all of the thumbnails and stuff for the game. Maybe someday they'll buff him up or something. I don't know. Nick says, how hard would it be to do matchmaking? I don't understand why the matchmaking in this game is the way it is. We all ask for them to change it, but it never seems to change, so I really don't know. So Revix, I haven't got to fight enough Rooks to understand exactly how to counter it yet. I don't see them out there. I mean, I've only seen 1 or 2 on the battlefield. So I really haven't been able to figure out anything to do since I haven't got to face any. Skyro says a Fujin with a purple shield. That would be sick. But so far, the only thing I've seen that really like hurts my Rook is somebody shooting me from above. So robots that can fly can get over top of him and shoot down and through his shield. All right, guys, I gotta pee really fast. My bladder is yelling at me. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Oh, I don't feel very good today, guys. Like my lips and my tongue feel like they're just dried out or something. I don't think I'm dehydrated, but I'm not feeling well. After I just got up and walked around, I realized just how bad I felt. Ugh. So, Jason, I don't know if they're going to do skirmish anymore, buddy. I think ever since that spider event showed up, I kind of think they're replacing skirmish with that. I'm not sure, but... Antisocial, what's up, buddy? TGN, what's up? Do I like this event? What, the special edition event? I mean, it's the same old stuff as always. Skyros, yeah, purple shield would be sweet on the Fujin. Dennis wants to know if they're going to add ultimate editions for already meta bots. We don't know, man. We have no idea. Ultimate Cossack. That would be crazy. I think I would play the Ultimate Cossack. Like, if they offered that, I would enjoy it. Now I really want to play the Ultimate Cossack, to tell you the truth. Nightcrawler, you out of here? See you later, buddy. Yeah, I haven't had too much coffee the last couple of days, so it's not that. Code Red wants a full Titan skirmish. That would be fun. Yeah, we have no idea what they're going to be doing with the ultimate robots. I mean, they might make a bunch of these, or they might be like, oh, okay, nobody's buying these, or they might just say, hey, we're only going to make a couple. We don't know. They don't really talk to us YouTubers about their business strategies, so a lot of this stuff we find out the same time you guys do. What's my favorite drone? Right now, I would say the Beak, because I think the Beak works well on almost any drone. And I think the Paralysis is my second favorite. What's up, Grady White? How you doing, buddy? Grady White likes that Kestrel drone there. Grady loves the Kestrel. Kron wants an ultimate Reaver Bolt. That would be kind of cool. Turd Taco, hello! How you doing, buddy? I'm not sure what you mean by what do you think about you can get an event item even though the event isn't there. I'm not really sure what you're referring to on that one. Now, as far as the game being pay to win, yes and no. I mean, the game is to pay for the most powerful stuff. If you want the really powerful stuff instantly, yeah, you're going to spend some money. Now, if you're happy with playing some of the older stuff that's good, you don't really have to spend a dime. You just have to grind enough to get the resources and build your stuff in the workshop and stuff like that. And you can get a really nice hangar for free. Now, lately what they're doing with the drones, though, the drones seem to be the pay to get thing for sure at the moment. I think the drones are a little on the pay to win side. Everything else, I mean, you can get most stuff without pay to win. Just play a lot, grind, do the right things, you'll have an okay hangar that's a lot of fun. Hey, Artemis, what's up, buddy? Would I run your baby account lineup? I don't know. I don't know what you got on there or if it would be something I would like, but how you doing, buddy? Artemis has a cool YouTube channel, guys. You should check out Artemis. If you haven't already, I shared a couple of his videos recently because he makes some very informative stuff. Yeah, TGN, I don't know about the Bahu links. I'm not sure what they're doing with that. Skyro says the keystroll is unfair. You know what? I put the keystroll on my robots and I don't see why people like it so much. I don't really see the appeal of the keystroll. I can get 12 kills and I don't feel like I'm getting all that extra speed. And the death mark, I don't know why, but it feels for me like it's not working very well, but I don't know. It's not something I really run anymore. I don't care for the keystroll drone. Maybe it just doesn't fit my playing style, but I mean, I'm more of a beacon guy. I set on beacons. Sometimes I'll stay on a beacon for 2 or 3 minutes just protecting it to make sure nobody takes it, and sometimes I might not see an enemy for the whole 2 or 3 minutes, so I don't know. If I were out playing like free-for-alls and team deathmatches where I'm just going for kills and stuff, then maybe that drone would be more beneficial to me, but for my beacon style of play, I don't know, just it's not really the greatest in the world for me. Flame Fenrir, Tyran Typhon, Dragoon Hawk, Glorious Skyro, Shredder Blitz. I don't know about the Dragoons, man. Artemis, how are the Dragoons doing, bud? Last time I played them, they weren't doing very well. Are they better now, or? Grady White says the Kestrel is the best game in the drone. I said that backwards. Dennis says you realize they won't be adding ultimate Tyrans for a robot which can shoot, right? I'm not sure what that means. I'll tell you what, Artemis, I don't like the Hawk. I hate the Hawk, honestly. Me and Hawk don't get along. It feels like you're flying a 2x4. Yeah, your baby account did okay. I was just asking for your opinion on those Dragoon thingies, though. What you think of them? Okay, he says underrated. They are okay now. Still lack sustained DPS, but alternating the flight on the Hawk mitigates it. They are definitely for mid-rangers, though. I don't know why, but even when the Dragoons were like at their best, I never liked them. I'm not sure what it is about the Dragoons, but I've never cared for those weapons at all. Maybe they just don't really fit my playing style. TGN says, is the Executioner still in the game? Well, sort of. The Lynx robot has it as a built-in ability. So they scrapped the module but turned it into a robot's ability. Jason says, what's better, the Beak or the Deltaki? I mean, I think that's going to depend on which robot you're putting it on and your playing style, but I mean, if you want more of a drone for damage, you're going to want to go with the Deltaki. If you want something to put you in stealth for more survivability, that's when you're going to want to run the Beak. But with the Beak, remember, if the robot's really squishy, it may not be beneficial. Because you want to make sure the robot has enough hit points that the drone's actually going to put you into stealth. Now, for example, on a Skyros, if you run a Beak on the Skyros, it doesn't seem to trigger because he takes damage too slowly most of the time. So, I mean, there's a lot of variables in this game. There's not really always which one's better because depending on your robot and your build and what's going on, sometimes one may be better on the other depending on the setup. Drone for angler. You know, the whiteout drone is really good on the angler. The kestrel drone's probably really good on the angler. The barrel drone's probably good on the angler. Big can be really good on the angler. I mean, it just depends on what you're going for. Like, paralysis is good as well. Jason says the armadillo is goated. Now, armadillo is kind of a specialty drone. On some robots, the armadillo is amazing. On other robots, not so much. I mean, if you find yourself able to get a bunch of beacons and kills quickly, the armadillo is amazing. So, what drone is good for the tier? What would I put on a tier if I were going to play it right now? I think I would probably put a Deltaki on the tier. Or maybe a Beak. Beak and Deltaki would be my two choices. Another thing I would consider, though, would be the Persephone for the healing. Because that'll help you heal and heal your teammates. But I don't think I've ever tried the Persephone on the tier, so I would need to try it out. But oh yeah, if you're running a phase shift, the glider is an awesome drone for any of you phase shifters out there. But if you're not running the phase shift module, I don't think I would run the glider on anything. Artemis said the network died. Oh my god, I hope you revived it. Code Red says he uses the Persephone on the tier and QR. Showdown drone for a Mugi. Yeah, the Showdown's a cool drone overall. I mean, that's one of those drones that's probably going to work well on just about any robot. I mean, if you're running stealth, the Showdown's really sweet, right? Any type of stealth robot, the Showdown is an excellent drone. So I've been doing a little bit of testing on the Showdown. I needed to make a new drone guide here in a few. Couple things I have coming up on plan is a new Titan guide, Titan weapon guide, and a drone guide. So Artemis doesn't really like the Showdown on the Mugi. Honda says I literally used my microchips on the Persephone. Uh-oh. Did you not want to? If so, that's a bummer. I mean, Persephone's okay. It's a cool drone. I mean, it's not one of my favorites, but it's kind of cool to have one leveled up, right? There may be times where that will come in handy. Grady says if champion players are not using a certain drone, don't level it. That is true, but I think a lot of the people in the lower leagues don't always know what the champion players are using because they don't get to really see what's going on up there except for on YouTube videos, I guess. Kanye says the invisible Indra bug is horrible. You know, if that happens to somebody, they should kill the robot. Like, you really shouldn't, if you have one of those glitches where your robot goes into like the invisibility, you should just kill it off because everybody's going to report you anyways for cheating. Using that bug really isn't that different than cheating. I mean, I know it's a bug, but that's why they have like reporting cheats and bugs thing in there, because if you're abusing a bug, you're going to get reported by a lot of people. Turd Taco, we find out about a lot of the stuff the same time you guys do, so if they're planning any crazy stuff with the game in the future, we don't currently know about it. What the world? This guy just kicked his computer? I don't know if I like that. That's a cool looking computer though. Let me skip that ad. Yeah, Linus Tech Tips. I've seen a few of his videos. He seems like he's got a nice YouTube channel. I've only seen like 2 or 3 of them. King Clutchy, what's up? That's true. You can go look at the Legend League players and the top 100 players, so that's a good point. Vice wants to know, what is the best way to spend gold? Normally what I use my gold for is making weapons upgrade faster. And if I have to like take a robot from Mark 1 to Mark 2, that costs gold. So I mainly use mine to rush upgrades and stuff like that. And of course, like if I level up a pilot, that costs a lot of gold right there. So pilot skills and rushing upgrades are the 2 main things I spend my gold on. You know what's funny about mobile game ads is generally they're not even the same game they're advertising. I don't know why they do that. TGN says it's 10:45 p.m. and I gotta go to school tomorrow. So I think you're out of here, buddy. Have a great day at school. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have a good night. Riddick is definitely starting to change into a longer range weapon meta right now. I mean, the tanks are still very viable for, you know, getting and holding beacons, but everybody's starting to run the longer range weapons on almost everything, so I'm not really sure where everything is going right now, right? Artemis, you're about to leave. All right, buddy. Thank you for stopping by. Make sure you guys check out Artemis on YouTube, everybody. Yeah, the War Robots ads are out there, man. They're not even anything like it. I saw an ad, I think it was like Arthur with a sword chopping spaceships in half, flying through outer space. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. Grady loves the Reaper shields falling off after unloading the weapons. Dennis wants to see a Nightingale buff. Yeah, I don't know if they have anything like that planned or not. I'm not a big fan of the Nightingale. Bye, TGN. Have a good day, buddy. But yeah, Nightingale is not very good at the moment, I'll tell you that. Nightingale currently sucks really bad. It was awesome at one time. Now it's just terrible. Vice wants to know how I have so much gold, silver, and platinum. Well, most of it was earned. I would say I bought a lot of the gold. I mean, I often see... I haven't seen it so much lately, but I mean, I've seen up to 60,000 gold as low as like $3.99 before, so... Back when the gold deals were extremely cheap, I was buying the gold deals. But the platinum and the silver and all that, most of that's all been earned. Well, I will say this though, I guess I can't say that 100% because due to the fact that I'm part of the YouTube Creators Program, is I often get off operation passes for free. So that's one of the things they do that's nice for the creators, is they give us some operations passes. So I can say some of those resources came from the free operations passes. I forgot about that. I would say most of the platinum's probably from the operations. Most of the silver was probably earned, or a lot of it was. But yeah, I haven't been buying the gold deals lately because they're not as good as they used to be. I still see like 40,000 gold for like $8, $9, which is pretty nice, but Vice, you're welcome, buddy. Dr. Boom says the free microchip ads have been nice. Been a nice change. Yeah, you know, stuff like that is cool. But yeah, the War Robots ads are insane. King Clutch says platinum and silver are being made hard to get. So I'll give you a little tip on getting more silver. If you can afford to buy the VIP thing, you're going to get double the amount of silver, right? If you're good at free-for-all, I mean, I sometimes earn 2 to 3 million silver from one free-for-all game. And if you happen to have VIP or boosters, you'll get even more. And then sometimes it will allow you to watch an ad after the game to get more resources. But free-for-all seem to pay out a lot of silver if you're good at free-for-all. I'm streaming the wrong screen. Sorry there. Thank you. I think what I'm going to probably start doing is, like usually every night I squad with RH for an hour or two. So I think what I'm going to start doing is recording some of our squad play and then streaming and putting that on here for these things. So when I do the question and answers, I think that's what I'll do, is just start doing RH gameplay. Dennis, I don't want to watch ads for resources either, but sometimes it's worth it, I guess. Killer, yeah, Behemoth with Decay is pretty good. I mean, it's not my favorite, but from a distance, that will tear some people up. I haven't tried that build lately, but last time I played it, it was brutal, actually. Grady White says he's streaming all of our battles now. Nice. You're streaming them what, on Twitch? Yeah, Grady's streaming them on Twitch. What's your name on Twitch, bud? Tell the people your Twitch name. Maybe some of them will go over there and check it out. I don't know. What's up, Grandpa Dan? How you doing? Yeah, it's hot here too, Smileys. We hit about... Yesterday it was like 90. Right now it's like 83 or something like that. But not as bad as yesterday, but it might get up there. I don't know. All right, Vulture, you have a great day, man. Thank you for stopping by, and we will catch you later. Yeah, Decay will eat some people up. Oh, man, I haven't tried the new robot with decays. I bet that would be nasty. That would probably be really nasty. And Harsh, yes, they changed the events again, so I'm not sure what they're doing with that, honestly. Vulture, if you're talking to me, I don't have any Apple or iOS stuff, so I'm always Android. King Clutchy says he does some Twitch streams as well for War Robots. Mr. L, I don't know what you're talking about. He says the ads are racist left-wing propaganda. I'm not sure which ads you're referring to, but... Code Red, I don't know if anything is safe from being nerfed. He thinks the Decay is safe from being nerfed, but you just never know what they may or may not change, right? Personally, I don't know why they would nerf the Decay, but I wouldn't say anything is safe, honestly. Refresh that web browser, buddy. The killer wants to know if anybody's on Amazon because he's lonely on that platform. No, I don't actually know anything about the Amazon platform. I heard it was actually Android, but I really don't know. Vice Calamity is not a good choice right now because people are constantly going into stealth and you will always lose your lock on. Then you'll have to wait 2 or 3 seconds to lock on just for somebody else to go into stealth again. So Calamity is an amazing weapon when you can actually hit people with it, but the stealth meta right now makes that weapon obsolete. Incinerators, I mean, they're okay. I mean, I would go with the Decay over any of those myself. I would definitely go with the Decay. But no, I really miss the Decay. Oh my god. I miss playing the Calamity Sparks and Scourges. I love those weapons, but they're worthless because of all the stealth. Vulture says Amazon plays with PC 90% of the time. Interesting. I don't actually know anything about the Amazon platform. I've never really seen it, or I've never known anybody who plays on it. There goes the music getting wacky. Let me turn it on and off and see if that fixes it. Sometimes it does that lately. The streaming software does something weird with the music. Well, you have like a minute where it sounds staticky. I don't know why that's happening. I'm going to have to try and do some research on what causes that. I personally like the Talons better than I like the Decays, but you know, the Decay has a 600 meter range, the Talon has a, what, 300 or 350, so yeah. I guess that really boils down to if you're comfortable playing up close. Now, if you're comfortable playing up close, go with the Talons. If you're not comfortable playing up close, go with the Decay. Holy cap, I mean, basically it's supposed to have anything that's not listed. I forget which I think it's... Hold on a second, I'm explaining this wrong. Alright, so all weapons except for the ones listed on there and the new Reaper weapons go through its ability, so... It should have resistance to the Titan weapons and all the other stuff, except for the DOT weapons listed. Hopefully I explained that correctly. Sometimes I get a little tongue-tied trying to explain certain things. Josh, even with Guidance Operator, it's going to be a giant pain in the ass with this much stealth going on. So I still don't think it's a very good weapon to use. Even with Guidance Operator and all that junk, it's still going to be a problem. Fisher, welcome, buddy. You are welcome. Alright, if you got any last minute questions, get them in. I'm not feeling very good here. I think we've been streaming for about an hour and a half. I'm not feeling well, and I need to end this thing here, so... I don't think Angler is squishy at all, honestly. Angler is almost impossible to take out on a one-on-one type of deal. King, thank you, buddy. Josh, is there any way to counter leaks? Yeah, just shoot at it. And shoot at it some more, and I guess just try to stay away from it when you're low on health. I mean, the only thing I can think of would really be phase shift. If you go into a phase shift, it can't kill you with the ability when you're in a phase shift, but there's not a lot of good counters for the Lynx, honestly, besides hide if you're low on health, wait for its ability to end and then come after it, or go into a phase shift. Riddick, thank you, buddy. Oh yeah, Riddick's got a nice YouTube channel as well, guys. Riddick's another cool YouTuber. Kron, I do have a baby account, but I'm too lazy to play it. It's on Steam, and I think it has a Cossack and a Griffin or something like that, and that's it. My idea was to build that up and build a level 6 account, but I just can't find the time to get on it. I'm always so darn busy lately. I just haven't had time to get on there and play it, so... Alright guys, well, I think that's pretty much gonna wrap this one up. I want to say thank you guys for coming out. You guys are amazing. Thank you for being here and watching all my videos and all that good stuff. So Killer, I'm going to say this. I do notice one thing when I have a giveaway. There might be like 3,000 people entering the giveaway, and hardly any of them are ever from Amazon. So I don't think there's a whole lot of Amazon players, honestly. I think it looks like the majority of the players are iOS and Android. Then there's a small handful of the other platforms. There really doesn't seem to be very many Amazon players at all. That's probably one of the least that I see. Like, I rarely see Amazon players, so unfortunately, that's not a very popular platform. But guys, have a great day. Thank you for being here, and y'all have a great day. You guys are awesome, and we will catch you next time. All right, lightning out. See ya. Thank you. Bye-bye.